the Seattle area, and we see this small cult-like group. They seem to be peaceful, they don't have guns, they have bow and arrows, and they seem to carry a hammer. They have cut Joker smiles on their cheeks. I'm not gonna say that that's a cool thing to do to kids. It's a cultural thing, religious. This is America. So I'm not gonna say that I'm judging, but don't do that to kids, okay? Just saying. I'm just gonna say this, don't do that to kids in our world. This is the post-apocalyptic world, and things are just a little kooky. So I'm just saying, let's just, not mutilate any children. But either way, they have these Joker smiles, and they actually seem like healthy people. Whether they are religious fanatics or not, they are literally physically healthy. Like, they eat well and they're surviving, but they are fleeing a war, and they use this really cool whistle system to warn for enemies. They're religious fanatics, but it doesn't seem like they're the worst kind of religious fanatics. If you were just trying to survive, I don't think it'd be the worst place to end up if you ended up with these people. And eventually this cult does hear the warning whistle, and they run to hide like the hobbits in Fellowship of the Rings. And they say that they're not hiding from the demons, which I'm sure are the infected, but they're hiding from the wolves, which was the patch on Abby and her team's backpack. We find that cult member that we saw before, and he has a couple of shots in his back. They've never seen the symbol, they've never seen the cult member, but what they do see is all of the other cult members dead in the woods where they were hiding. Remember whenever they were hiding like the hobbits from Fellowship of the Rings? Yeah, they didn't make it any farther than that. And if this was the wolves, if this was Abby's group, they killed everyone, even the children, and it seems like they did it completely indiscriminately. And that is definitely not a good way to rebuild the world. And it reminds me of whenever Joel was talking about the mass killings right after the outbreak, where if they couldn't fit you into one of the safe zones, they just took you and killed you to make sure that you wouldn't become infected. And it could have been Abby's group, just them, that did this, because this just might be what they do. If they find someone, they just might fire on them. They might just execute them on sight because they're not one of them. And it doesn't have anything to do with them being a cult member or anything like that. It's just the way that they handle business.